While every grocery store in America was raising prices because of tariffs, Walmart quietly did something no retailer has ever attempted. They started replacing every single paper price tag in every store with a digital screen. Not some stores. Not a pilot program. Every store. Every aisle. Every shelf. Over 2,300 locations are already converted. By the end of this year, all of them. And here's the part that should concern you. Walmart just secured 2 patents. One of them uses artificial intelligence to predict what you're going to buy and recommend prices based on your purchase history. Senators are introducing bills to ban it. 5 states are pushing legislation against it. And Walmart says it has nothing to do with the price tags that can now change in 2 minutes instead of 2 days. Today, we're going to break this down. We're exposing what these new digital tags actually do, the patents behind them, and then something most people have no idea exists. A hidden scanner trick that reveals prices lower than what you see on the shelf. A clearance code system hiding in plain sight. And a stacking method that turns every single trip into a system that saves you real money. Whether you shop at Walmart every week or just stop in occasionally, what's happening right now will affect your wallet. And if you stay to the end, number 1 is a stacking system that puts everything together into one method you can run on your very next trip. Let's get into it. Number 9, the digital price tags. Here's something most shoppers haven't noticed yet. Those paper price tags you've been reading for decades are disappearing. Walmart is rolling out electronic shelf labels made by a French company called Vusion Group, and they're moving fast. These aren't fancy screens. They're small e-ink displays, similar to a Kindle. They look almost like paper. But here's the difference. A paper tag takes a 2-day manual cycle to update. An associate has to walk the aisle with a label printer, find every tag, peel it off, stick the new one on. That process now happens in 2 minutes. A central system pushes price updates to every tag in the store simultaneously. But it gets more interesting. These labels have built-in LED lights. Walmart uses a feature called Stock to Light, where the label flashes to tell associates which items need restocking. There's also Pick to Light, which helps online order fulfillment workers navigate aisles faster. Over 2,300 Walmart stores already have these installed. The rest are coming by the end of 2026. According to CNBC, this is the largest electronic shelf label deployment in American retail history. Now here's what you need to understand. The price you see today might not be the price tomorrow. And unlike a paper tag that stays until someone physically changes it, these can change before you even finish your shopping trip. Think about that. You could walk into an aisle, see a price, keep shopping, come back 20 minutes later, and it's different. With paper, that was physically impossible. With these screens, it takes one click from a central dashboard. Most shoppers don't realize the ground is shifting under them, but now you do. And what Walmart patented next is why this matters so much more than just a new label. Number 8, the 2 patents nobody is talking about. In January of 2026, Walmart was granted a patent for a system that dynamically and automatically updates item prices online based on product popularity. That alone should raise an eyebrow. But in March, they filed something bigger. A machine learning system that predicts demand and recommends prices using purchase history, payment methods, and customer IDs. Let me be clear about what that means when you put these 2 systems together. Beer prices could rise the week before the Super Bowl. Bottled water and batteries could spike before a hurricane warning. Canned goods could go up the moment tariff news hits. This is the same model Uber uses for surge pricing. Except we're talking about groceries. Walmart says they don't participate in surge pricing. A company spokesperson told reporters that store prices are consistent regardless of demand, time of day, or who is shopping. And, to their credit, a multi-year study from UC San Diego found no evidence that electronic shelf labels have led to demand-based surge pricing at any major supermarket. Not yet. But Congress isn't convinced. Senators Jeff Merkley and Ben Ray Lujan introduced a bill to ban dynamic pricing on groceries. Representative Val Hoyle is sponsoring legislation to ban digital shelf labels outright. New York now requires stores to disclose if they use artificial intelligence to set prices. Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Washington are pushing for total bans. Here's what a smart shopper does right now. Download the Walmart app if you haven't already. Start screenshotting prices of items you buy regularly. Compare them week to week. If prices start shifting before holidays or weather events, you'll be the first to know. Knowledge is leverage, and right now, most shoppers don't even know the system exists. They walk past those little screens every week and assume they're just prettier price tags. They're not. They're the infrastructure for a pricing system that didn't exist 12 months ago. Number 7, the app scanner trick. This is one of the most valuable tools Walmart offers, and almost nobody uses it. The Walmart app has a built-in barcode scanner that reveals the real price of any item in the store. And here's the secret. That real price is often lower than what you see on the shelf. Here's how it works. Walmart's pricing system updates clearance prices digitally before the physical tags get changed. Even with the new digital labels rolling out, there are still thousands of items sitting on shelves at prices higher than what they'll actually ring up at checkout. The system knows the price dropped. The shelf just hasn't caught up yet. According to Consumer Reports, clearance items can scan 20 to 60% below the yellow tag price. That's not a coupon. That's not a sale. That's the actual price that the register will charge you, sitting there waiting for someone to discover it. One shopper in Texas reported finding a small kitchen appliance marked at $79 on the shelf. She scanned it with the app. It came back at $39. The shelf tag hadn't been updated in weeks. She paid $39. Here's what you do. Open the Walmart app, tap Services, select Check a Price. Point your camera at the barcode of anything that looks like it might be on clearance. Make sure your location services are turned on so you get accurate in-store pricing. And here's a bonus trick. You can screenshot barcodes from social media posts. Other shoppers share their finds, and scan those barcodes in your own store to check your location's pricing. Other shoppers just became your personal research team. Most people walk right past deals that are already there, already priced, already waiting. The only thing between them and the savings is a 3-second scan. And here's what makes this even more powerful right now. As Walmart switches to digital labels, the gap between the system price and the shelf display will eventually close. But during the transition, that gap is wide open. Smart shoppers are scanning everything while the window is still there. Number 6, the clearance code system. Walmart has a pricing code built into every single price tag, and it tells you exactly where an item is in the markdown cycle. Most shoppers have never noticed it. Here's how it works. If the price ends in 7, that's the original price. Full retail. Nothing has changed. If the price ends in 5, that's the first markdown. The item is on its way down. But if the price ends in 0 or 1, that's the final markdown. Rock bottom. Walmart wants it gone. So a $24.97 item might drop to $15.05, then to $7 even. That's a 72% cut, hiding in plain sight on the shelf. A former Walmart employee shared something most shoppers would never think to check. Final markdown items often get pushed to the top shelf, the one you'd have to reach for. Overstock and discontinued products get moved up and forgotten. Most shoppers never look up. The ones who do find deals that would make a coupon book look like a waste of time. Here's what you do on your next trip. Walk every aisle, especially seasonal sections and end caps. Look at the last digit of every clearance tag you see. Anything ending in 0 or 1 is at final markdown. That's the signal. Scan it with the app to confirm the real price. You'll be stunned how often the scanned price is even lower than the tag shows. One former associate described the final markdown section as Walmart's unofficial outlet store, items priced to disappear. The shoppers who understand the code system get there first. Everyone else walks right past it. And this is where it starts to get really interesting. Number 5. Great value is the same product. This is something Walmart will never advertise, but it's one of the biggest money-saving secrets in the entire store. Many great value products are manufactured in the same factories, on the same production lines, by the same companies that make the brand name products sitting right next to them on the shelf. This isn't a theory. Purdue Farms makes great value chicken nuggets. Smucker's produces great value baked goods. Conagra, Sara Lee, General Mills, all confirmed manufacturers of great value products. The evidence comes from FDA recall notices, USDA filings, and factory workers who've spoken publicly about watching the same product come off the same line and get packaged into two different bags. One with the great value label, one with the brand name. Same recipe. Same facility. Different price. The average savings is 30 to 50% per item. A great value box of cereal runs about $2 less than the General Mills version made in the same plant. Multiply that across a full cart, and a typical family saves $40 to $60 a month just by switching staples. Here's what you do. Pick 10 brand name items you buy every week. Bread, cheese, canned vegetables, chicken, cereal, peanut butter, cooking oil, butter, coffee, pasta. Switch them to great value. Same factories, same ingredients, half the price. Track the difference on your receipt for 1 month. Most families see $40 to $60 in savings without changing a single meal. Over a year, that's $500 to $700. And nobody at the dinner table will taste the difference, because there isn't one. Number 4. The only price match Walmart still honors. Most shoppers think Walmart price matches with competitors. They don't. Walmart stopped matching competitor prices years ago. But there's one price match they still honor. And most people don't know about it. Walmart will match their own website. If you find an item in the store and it's listed for less on Walmart.com, they'll adjust the price. Same model, same size, same configuration. And on any given day, hundreds of items are cheaper online than on the physical shelf. One viewer told us she was looking at a Dyson vacuum priced at $349 in the store. She pulled up Walmart.com on her phone. Same model, $319. She showed the cashier, and they adjusted it on the spot. $30 saved in 10 seconds. Here's what you do. Before you check out, pull up Walmart.com on your phone and search for your big-ticket items. If the online price is lower, take it to customer service or show your cashier. They adjust it right there. This doesn't work for third-party marketplace sellers, clearance items, rollback deals, or limited-time promotions like Black Friday. But for regular inventory, which is the majority of what you buy, it's one of the easiest saves in the store. And most shoppers never think to check, because they assume the in-store price is the best price. It's often not. Number 3, the Walmart Plus Fuel Math. Most Walmart Plus members signed up for the free delivery. Makes sense. But the fuel discount is where the real math gets interesting, and most members aren't maximizing it. Walmart Plus costs $98 a year. For that, you get 10 cents off per gallon at over 13,000 Exxon, Mobil, Walmart, and Murphy stations across the country. Plus Sam's Club fuel centers. Here's the math the average member misses. The typical American uses about 500 gallons of fuel per year. At 10 cents per gallon, that's $50 in fuel savings alone, covering more than 40% of the membership cost just from gas. Add free delivery on grocery orders over $35. Add free shipping with no order minimum. Add early access to deals and promotions that sell out before non-members even see them. One couple in Ohio tracked their Walmart Plus savings over 12 months. $98 for the membership. $670 saved in combined delivery fees, fuel discounts, and early access deals. That's a net savings of over $570 in a single year. If you fill up once a week and order groceries online twice a month, the membership pays for itself by month 3. Everything after that is pure savings. And if you're not a member, you're paying full delivery fees every time you order and full gas prices every time you fill up, while the person behind you in line is paying less for the exact same fuel coming out of the exact same pump. Here's a quick test. If your monthly Walmart spending, groceries plus gas, is over $300, the membership more than pays for itself. If it's over $500, you're leaving serious money on the table without it. Number 2, the tariff gap. This is the one that's happening right now, and most shoppers don't realize there's a clock on it. Walmart is absorbing a projected $1.2 billion in tariff costs this year, but they can't absorb all of it. Some categories are about to get significantly more expensive. According to CBS News, Walmart's chief financial officer told analysts that tariff-related costs have already lifted prices across many categories. China represents the biggest impact. Electronics, toys, and small appliances are the hardest hit segments. Investment advisory firms expect further price hikes through the rest of 2026. Here's what smart shoppers are doing. They're front-loading purchases in the categories most exposed to tariffs. If you need a television, a mixer, a set of headphones, toys for the holidays, the time to buy is now. Not in 3 months. Not during the holiday rush when demand is highest and tariff costs have been fully passed through. The gap between what these items cost today and what they'll cost by fall is the widest it's been in years. And every week you wait, that gap closes against you. One viewer messaged us last month. She needed a new air fryer and a set of headphones for her grandson's birthday in October. She bought both in May. Total cost, $67. By the time that birthday comes around, those same 2 items could easily cost $85 to $90 based on projected tariff pass-through. She saved over $20 by buying 4 months early. That's the tariff gap in action. According to Walmart's own guidance, their full-year net income forecast already includes approximately $1.2 billion in direct tariff expenses. That cost has to go somewhere. And it's going to your receipt. The shopper who understands tariff timing buys ahead of the curve. The one who doesn't pays the difference in December and wonders why everything got so expensive. Number 1. The stack. Everything we just covered saves money on its own. The clearance codes. The app scanner. The great value switch. The website price match. The fuel discount. The tariff timing. Each one works independently. But the real win, the one that separates the shopper who saves a few dollars from the shopper who saves thousands, comes from running all of it together. Every single trip. Here's the system. Move 1. Before you leave the house, check Walmart Cham.com for the prices of your big-ticket items. If anything is cheaper online, you've already locked in savings you'll claim at checkout. Move 2. Open the Walmart app. Build your grocery list around rollbacks and weekly deals. Filter for items on promotion. Move 3. In the store, scan every clearance item you pass with the app's barcode scanner. Look for prices ending in 0 or 1. That's final markdown. Check the top shelves where discontinued items get pushed. Move 4. Switch your staples to great value. Same factories, same ingredients, 30 to 50% less. Move 5. At checkout, show the Walmart Cham.com price for any item that's cheaper online. They match it on the spot. Move 6. On the way home, fill up at an Exxon, Mobil, or Murphy station with your Walmart Plus fuel discount. 10 cents off every gallon. Here's what this looks like in practice. You walk into Walmart for your weekly grocery run. You've already checked Walmart Cham.com. You spotted a Ninja blender listed at $49 online versus $59 in the store. That's $10 saved before you touch a cart. You grab your great value bread, chicken, cheese, canned vegetables, all made in the same factories as the brand names next to them. That's another $6 to $8 saved. You walk the clearance aisle. You scan a set of towels marked at $12. The app shows 7. You scan a coffee maker tagged at $25. It rings up at $15. That's $15 in hidden markdowns most shoppers walked right past. At checkout, you show the Walmart Cham.com price on the blender. Adjusted. $10 back. On the way home, you fill up at Murphy. 10 cents per gallon. 16-gallon tank. That's $1.60 saved. Your trip that would have cost $140 just cost you $102. You saved $38 on a single grocery run. Do that every week for a year, and that's nearly $2,000 back in your pocket. Most shoppers will walk into the exact same Walmart, buy the exact same products, and pay full price. They'll never scan with the app. They'll never check the website. They'll never look at the top shelf. They'll never read the price codes. And they'll never run the stack. That's the difference between shopping and running a system. One costs you money. The other builds it back. Week after week, month after month. Until the savings are not just noticeable, they're life-changing. Now you know the system. Walmart is changing. Every price tag, every aisle, every store in America. Digital screens that can update in 2 minutes. Patents that use artificial intelligence to predict what you'll buy and suggest what you should pay. Congress pushing to ban it. 5 states drafting legislation. And meanwhile, the smartest shoppers in the country are already running a system that turns every one of those changes into savings. The question isn't whether the system is coming. It's already here. The question is whether you'll be the shopper who understands it, or the one who pays whatever appears on the screen. Drop your best Walmart find in the comments. Your biggest save. Your best hidden clearance story. We read every single one. And if someone you know is still walking into Walmart without scanning a single barcode, send them this video. We don't just save money, we expose the system. Subscribe, stay sharp, and we'll see you in the next